So let's look here. Nurses in Kansas refused to give the COVID vaccine. This is not the correct word. Vaccine. That's a bullshit misnomer. Lindsay Payers said the nurses made their blah 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 speedy process. New technology. Basically, what the story says is they're not going to do it because it's a new technology. It's not a vaccine. Remember when I talk about mother? Remember, she's half machine, half human, so to speak. Right? I told you you're getting part of her, and I'll show you how this works, I believe. So if it's a new technology and they're not using the word vaccine, what is the technology? Well, you look down here. UK bosses set up it. That's what they called the internet in the old days because they didn't know what to call it, so they called it IT. It's really funny how they put that together and make it look like the Hebrew symbol. Let me just pull that up. Let's see. So if you look here, see this? You see this little character here where they say it's IT, new technology? You see here? It's this one. The only slight difference is that this is reversed. However, they couldn't flip that around because you couldn't put an I to look like that, I don't think. So what is Chet? It's this one. Chet, Ephraim, that's America. Britain is Manasseh, that's biblical. The name of the letter Chet is close to the Hebrew word for chata, meaning sin. Well, how about that? She was always looking out for us. So, we know that IT is a bad thing. We know that it is a bad thing. It also means chess, which is another word that they use for chaos. Just a different spelling. It's all wordplay. So what's the deal here? This is what the deal is. You see all of this down here? I'm going to show you a word, and then I'm going to tell you what it really means. You know how they always say everybody's anti-vax? Well, we know this is the seal, right? So we're just going to take the word vax the way it would normally be spelled, I guess. And what does this mean? This is what it means. That is what VAX means. Virtual Address Extension. New technology, chaos, evil, sin. That's what's going in your body. There is nothing in there, and that's what's going to tell you if we look down here, right? Look down here because we know mother is part AI. You get that shot, it's got the particles in it that radiate to your phone. Your phone radiates to the cloud. Therefore, a second you, a computer you, will now be alive in the cloud. Do you understand? That's why I said, don't take this fucking thing. Okay? Don't take this thing. Because if I'm one of these guys, I'm turning around and there's something pointed back at the dude with the little briefcase. You don't take the shot. It's not a shot. It's evil. It's locking you into her, which is the part of the cloud. There's some other stuff I have to explain to you how this is working in this original story. However, you get the gist of it, right? You get the inoculation, which is not really inoculation. You're getting an implant, is what you're getting. The little guys in there radiate the information out to your phone. Bill Gates owns those little things, okay? And if you read, they call them updates. A shot is a booster, but they're calling it updates. Update is what your fucking computer does. Do you get it? You have to listen. you have to end this thing when the time comes. Meaning, you don't kill yourself. You don't let them take you. Remember what I said? There's some things worse than death. They're going to load you into that thing. This is like the first part of this thing. Do you understand? This is the first part of this whole thing. Interestingly enough, the guy in the center is what? He's orange. That's amazing. Why is he orange? Anyhow, it's a virtual address extension. That's what you will be. Part of a code. So anti-vaxxers, they're saying, oh, people don't want the shot. And, just so you know, so that this is how they're going to bullshit people. So every time they magnify the test result, it's called one cycle. Now they've gone up to like, I don't know, 55 or 50 cycles, right? And they say, oh, he's got COVID. Well, if you keep magnifying, you'll find some particle of something. So what they're doing now is they're saying, oh, well, we have to cut down on the amount of cycles, so now the cases are dropping. If you go look, Fauci said, oh, the amount of cases are dropping. And you know why? That sounds good, right? No, it's not. Because what they're going to do now is they're going to turn around and say, see, the shot works. So you need to get your shot because it proved it. But in essence, nobody's got it. Right? The flu magically disappeared since COVID showed up. Do you understand how wicked this is? Do you understand how evil this really is? They're creating another you. And so you have to go in and get upgrades. Hang on. So I'll just leave that as that for right now. You get it though, right? Oh look, Mr. Orange. Do you understand? It's a virtual address extension. In other words, you're going to have an IP address. I'm just breaking it down very simply. There'll be an IP address to your body. And the cloud will know where you're at, and it's going to map out what you're doing, and it's going to create another you within that virtual reality. Right? We don't want that. You don't want that. When you're dead, you just want to be gone, right? You don't want to be somewhere else. Notice how it says, employers are creating vaccine databases. Let's go over here. Employers are creating vaccine databases of their workers to track. Why would they need to track you? They don't. This is all bullshit. Don't let them create a fictitious hell for you. Do you understand? You don't take the test. They don't need to stick that thing up there next to your fucking nose or to your brain. And you don't take the fucking shot. Nothing good will come of this. I guarantee you nothing good will come of this. Stay away from it. Be an anti-vaxxer, but not with the seal. It's so hilarious that they do that because that's what this is. It's mother. They're tying you into her. That's why they're fucking insane, because they're tied into her.